Hi. You know, I've always wanted to go to Singapore, so let's go to Singapore. Had to come all the way back to the office for this. Also, I hear we got a new not new apple tree. It's always been there, but just didn't know it was there. Let's see. Did not know this was an apple tree. Personally, you guys might think this is weird, but I really hate apples. They just, I don't know, they just make my teeth all feel weird. I want that red one though. Little crab apple. I think we need some real food. My flight's in a few hours, but I had to make a pit stop in Flushing because I'm not flying business class, I'm not flying first class. So I'm thinking the food situation, not gonna be that good. Chicken noodle soup and a Chinese sort of burrito thing. Of course, we're gonna add a lot of hot oil. I'm not gonna find this on an airplane. That's just beauty raining down from above. This I really love. This is a veggie burrito, Chinese veggie burrito, but it has a lot of good stuff inside, like a tea egg, it has tofu skin, wood ear, stir-fried potatoes. This is awesome. And the crepe itself is handmade. This is hand-pulled biang-biang noodles with some stewed chicken. And apparently a lot of cilantro. Man, I haven't had anything to eat all day. It's getting me really excited. The thing is, I only have like 10 minutes to eat this dish because I need to get to the airport. These are so inexpensive as well. The noodle is only $7. I think this is only $4. You guys see that tea egg in there? That's the soul of this burrito. Okay, I'm gonna stop filming because I really gotta finish this really quickly. All right, I just inhaled all that. Maybe a couple chicken bones stuck in my throat. Let's go to the airport. Okay, a couple of things about this trip. First of all, business class seats, and especially first class seats, unaffordable. I mean, way out of my budget. Even economy seats were ridiculously expensive. I guess the good thing, if you can see this as a good thing, the premium economy seats for my flight was only $400 more than economy, so that was an easy choice. Also, I've never reviewed premium economy seats on Singapore Airlines before, so I gotta show you guys what that's all about. And the route I'm taking to go to Singapore is also kind of complicated, so I gotta fly JetBlue from New York City to San Francisco, and then change to Singapore Airlines where I'm flying to Hong Kong and then to Singapore. And of course, JetBlue doesn't have premium economy, so I guess that's sort of a ripoff. But here's what I'm really excited about on this trip, the hotels. I think I told you guys I'm never sponsored by airlines for hotels, so I have to pay everything out of pocket. And that's primarily the reason why I can't review every single first class seat for you guys. I wish I could. But I met this other vlogger while I was traveling in Korea, and we're talking about travel and hotels and airlines, and I told her that, well, I pay for everything. And she was really surprised that I actually pay for hotels, because she told me that every vlogger she knows, they pick out the hotels they want to stay in, and since they're vlogging about it anyway, they just ask for a free room. Okay, I know this isn't some great big revelation, but it's just never something that I've done before. And I don't know why I've never done it, I just never thought to do it. And I've thought about it because everywhere I go, I always film the hotels. I have people asking me what hotels I'm staying at, and I've actually thought, man, they really should just give me my room for free. But for some idiotic reason, I just never asked, but this time I did. So in Singapore, I found a bunch of hotels I really wanted to stay at anyway that I would normally pay for, and I reached out and I asked if they would do some kind of sponsorship for me to stay there, and a bunch of hotels got back to me. So then I reached out to several hotels that I could never normally afford, and they also said yes. But here's the thing, no hotel was willing to give me more than 2 nights at a particular hotel. So this trip, flight may not be so good, but hotel is gonna be awesome. Let's go check in. I just remember that American Express can get me into Airspace Lounge. It's a pretty simple, small lounge, and they give you one of these things that's worth $10 for drinks and snacks. I show up and I'm like, this is $10. And I asked Thomas here, it's like, give me as many bottles of sparkling water as this thing can get me. And I can get one. I get one bottle of sparkling water. Thank you. Whoa. Hey, you got anything that's cold? I'm pretty sure this thing costs $10 because it's in a blue bottle. So Singapore Airline couldn't put me here, I guess. Alright, this is kind of crazy. My flight takes off in 30 minutes and I have no idea where my flight is. It doesn't say on my ticket. I can't find a screen that can tell me where it is. And I had to leave security, so now I have to go recheck in through security. I might not make my flight. I got on this walkway, but it's not moving. Okay. I think I may have made it. So apparently they're paging me because my bag didn't make it. So when I get to Singapore, I have no bags for at least a day. Not the best situation, but at least I made this flight. This is it. Tiny little space. A little full rest. This seems to be full. Let's see what we got here. Oh, headphones. They gave me this while I was coming in, so I was kind of worried, but yeah, nice headphones. Where are the flip-flops at? Oh, tray tables here. This is the recline button. And little leg support here. Let's see how far back this thing leans. You know what? This is not bad. Not bad. It's pretty comfortable. I mean, it's no business class, but it leans way further back than I thought. Probably more so than other premium economy seats. It's pretty comfortable. I think I get a good night's sleep here. Got your own little personal night light, charging stations, and this is what I'm after. Let's check out their menu. I do like that they have like a secondary USB dock here, and the screen actually tilts up. So when the person leans back, you still got a nice screen. And this is a big screen for premium economy. Let's see what we gotta eat. From my previous experience with premium economy food, I don't expect it to be that good, but at least what I'm seeing here looks really good. Smoked chicken with corn, pan-seared fish fillet, mango mousse. This all sounds really appetizing. Let's go. They have a international section and an Indian section. I just ran across the airport, so this is much needed. Jerk chicken sandwich. I do like it a lot when my chicken's a bit of a jerk. And I think some noodles for breakfast sounds good. So besides the whole not having my luggage thing, I think this will be a pretty good flight. And this screen is so nice. I mean, this is just massive. And let's see what they have. I hate flights that only have like 12 movies total. I just watched, that's a great movie, by the way. Now I kind of wish I watched it here. Wow. So each page, they have, oh, there's a lot of movies here. That will do really well. Hey, that's me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm actually so glad I ate dinner right before I came to the airport because I don't think those JetBlue snacks would have really helped me. Time to sit back and relax. I'm just waiting for dinner. So instead of slippers, they give you socks. But this doesn't really help prevent you from, you know, like a wet bathroom floor. I saw that these first row seats were almost completely empty and with a ton of leg space. So I asked if I could sit here. I think this is a little bit of an upgrade. I can stretch out now completely, although my TV screen got smaller. Spring water in a cup, mango mousse. This is like a mystery surprise. Okay, this is, oh wow, that looks kind of icky. This is fish and pasta. Parts of the pasta is really hard. I gotta be careful chewing so I don't chip a tooth. I gotta be honest, the flavor is not bad. The fish is really fishy, which is not good. I don't even think I'm gonna eat this. The flavor's not all that horrible, probably because they doused this thing with butter. This chicken salad, this doesn't even look like chicken. That just tastes like a chicken cold cut. Again, it's not horrible. I think this is the best I can do. At this point, a lot of the pasta tastes like pasta chips. Feels nice and soft and moussey. Definitely the best thing on the plate. Shouldn't be a surprise, right? Good morning. I actually slept okay. Let me show you how I did it. One thing you could do is take your pillow, just kind of stretch out. Well, that's like the only way. I see people sitting in those seats. You could put your feet up on that metal thing there. That's also pretty nice. So all in all, I got about 7 hours of sleep. Not too bad. Only thing is, it's super cold in here, like super cold. Always bring a jacket when you go on a plane. And breakfast is served. Slimy looking egg noodles. This thing just looks really slimy. I would classify this as eat to live food. You know, you're only eating it so you can survive. But after a couple bites, I'm contemplating whether it's worth it to survive if I had to eat this. Welcome to Hong Kong. We're taking the same plane to Singapore, so I think we're just getting off in like an hour. I don't know, just walk around and come back to the same plane. And as soon as I got off, you just feel the humidity hit you like a sledgehammer. So I've got about an hour before my flight takes off from Hong Kong to Singapore. Let me just talk a little bit about the Singapore Airline Premium Economy while that's all fresh in my head. From first impression, the seats, they look kind of squished, and it didn't feel like it had as much space as China Airlines. Now, I didn't look at all the specific measurements. I just felt, just sitting down right away, it felt more squished and definitely felt like there was less legroom. Of course, that all changed once I moved to the front row. What I did like about these seats was that they leaned back a lot farther than I thought, so that made it really comfortable. Now let's talk a little about food. What I didn't take advantage of was that you could have pre-ordered your meal cooked just for you from a chef. And that's something I wish I've done because the meal I had on the plane were very, very mediocre. I think the food in general was better than China Airlines, but still, really fishy noodles and then slimy noodles wasn't so good. I think something else that stood out about this premium economy is the entertainment center. I mean, the screen was massive. It was really clear. There were a ton of movies to choose from, ton of TV shows, and the headphones were extremely nice. They were noise canceling. I actually wore them when nothing was playing, so I just kind of cancel out the noise of the plane, and that really helped me get some sleep. When it comes to service, of course, Singapore Airlines, the service is always pretty good. But for some reason, I don't know why I felt this way on this trip, but it just felt like there wasn't that many staff members. Like at one point, I pushed the attendant button. It took them about, I think, 10 minutes to show up. So I felt the service, although they were courteous, they were nice, they were extremely helpful, they were friendly, it wasn't as on point as, let's say, EVA Airlines. And finally, I just want to say this. Having spent time in business class Singapore Airlines and now premium economy, there is an extremely wide gap between the business class and premium economy. I think it's because Singapore business class is extremely good. It's not just like regular good, it's top notch. It's still probably the best business class I have experienced so far. So then you take that and then you take premium economy. I feel like it's just too wide of a gap. So I feel like if you're gonna splurge, you wanna sit somewhere better than regular economy, and if the ticket prices for premium economy and business class isn't so drastic, definitely go for the business class. But I almost feel like the business class for Singapore Airlines is equal to some other airlines first class. But overall, really comfortable flight and just a great experience. And I'm also flying premium economy back, so I'll definitely use the pre-order meals and see if it tastes better. All right, on to Singapore. Omelets with veal sausage. Welcome to Singapore. My first impression of Singapore, this is just the airport, it's so pretty and clean. Look at this. This is the airport? It's so nice. It's got none of that, you know, airport muck. Just everything, it's quiet here. So nice. Look at this, this is not the nicest luggage turnstile you ever seen in your life. This is the first time for this, but I think that's for me. Hi, Mikexingchen.
That's you.
Oh, that's me. How you doing? Hey, nice to meet you. Cool. Walked outside the airport into this parking garage, and it is humid. I mean, this is really humid. This is Hong Kong, Thailand humid. Wow. That's so nice.
The temple in the middle.
We're right there. This hotel is right there. So this used to be like a really traditional street.
Yes.
And then
actually right outside, it used to be the shoreline.
shoreline.
So that's
it used to be right there.
Yes.
Oh, I like the walls.
Yes. So every room actually has a last name. In room 3,
Oh, nice. You. Wow, thank you. Yeah.
Can you help? Just a little something for
Thank you, thank you. Oh, you got, this is a really pretty coffee maker.
Yep.
You just put this in. Check this out. Okay, so all the lights, this hotel is really, really new. Look at the sink. This is so pretty. Toilets, shower area. Look at this, wooden floors on the shower, but very modern shower. The rain shower thing just comes down from there. Everything in the mini fridge comes with the room, and this is not like they're treating me special. This is for everybody. Welcome to Amoy. Wow. And this is more like a boutique hotel, and this just looks out over an interesting alley with a bunch of food stalls. So as you can see, super nice hotel. And what's so cool about staying here at this hotel is that this is actually a hotel I was actually gonna book, like use my money and book it, because from the location, this is one of the most highly reviewed hotels in Singapore, and it was within my budget. So then of course, after my talk with my Malaysian friend, I reached out and see if they would actually sponsor my stay, and they did. And this is just beyond awesome. So thank you so much, Amoy Hotel, guys. I'm gonna have their information for you in my description box. All right, you know, I'm at Singapore. I'm looking at all the food stalls outside. Let's go get some food. See what a Singaporean 7-Eleven looks like. Ah, a lot of curries. Whoa, I did not know 7-Eleven had their own ramen noodles. Hey, that's a chopstick store. Just got back to the hotel. I didn't know I could sleep and walk at the same time before. I'm going to bed. Night, guys.